Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. I'm about ready to get started. So today's plan is I'm going to be doing some warm-ups where I'm going to draw some characters for free. Just some quick little sketches just to get me into the swing of things, and then I'm going to finish off a commission that I've been working on throughout this week. People who've been watching the streams sort of on, I think it was last Thursday and Sunday and Monday. I've been working on a piece for Howl, a friend of mine who won my Christmas Eve raffle draw. We're actually coming quite close to the end of it. I finished the line art recently for that. But yeah, just to get into the swing of things, get the juices flowing, I'm happy to draw some sketches for people. So yeah, drop me a reference, whether that be on Telegram or Discord or even just in the Twitch chat. I think links are enabled. And yeah, I'm also streaming on both Picarto and Twitch, so hello Twitch, hello Picarto. And then at some point I'll be uploading these raw files to YouTube. So if you miss any of these streams and you want to see some of the stuff I'm working on, then eventually it will be on my channel. That would be youtube.com/Flux Whisklaw. If you're not sure where to find, if you're not sure of the spelling and all that stuff, just check out my website. There'll be a link on my website to my YouTube channel and all my social media and stuff's along the bottom. And yes, Ash, I said juices. You can take that in whatever filthy way you wish. It's not that kind of stream tonight. That's a Sunday Picarto exclusive for that sort of stream. Yeah, thank you so much for your ref. I'll have a go at this. And I'm also on my Discord server at the moment. I'm hanging in one of my channels, so at some point people may very well hop in and sort of start talking and stuff. So it's open for whoever wants to join. So yeah, if you we may get some random guests popping in and out. If not, it might just be me. So I'm going to start by doing a quick sketch of the reference you just sent me, Ash. And enjoy some relaxing music. Let me know if the audio balance is a bit off, if the music's too quiet, if I'm too loud, or if both things could be louder, let me know. Other than that, let me know a little bit about your day, how you're all doing. I hope you're well, I hope you're staying healthy, I hope you're staying safe. Also, my thoughts go out to the horrors that's currently happening in the States. I've just heard the news. It's awful. I really don't know what's going on with the world at the moment. It's insane, honestly. So yeah, if anyone's involved with that or is anyone near that area, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're well, and hopefully things settle down once all this election stuff's out of the way. Who knows, but for now, let's try and sort of... I don't want to say that because I don't want to ignore the problem, but if you're looking for some sort of escapism, I'll try and bring that to you. And we're just having relaxing music. I'm going to do some doodles, some sketches, and as I do that, I'll try and talk a little bit about sort of the process I'm going through with my sketches and stuff. So at the moment, I'm just saving the reference sheet that Ash has sent me, and I'll also save the reference sheet that Jade has sent me as well. I'm just trying to find an appropriate folder for them. Bear with me a moment. Somewhere I have a handy little folder called StreamArt for this sort of occasion. Yeah, I'm gonna get started then. I say that, I'm gonna get started momentarily. Right. You know what? Since this character is of a green colour, I'm going to do the sketch with a green pencil. So the first thing I usually do is just block out the rough shapes with a very translucent pencil. Something more like a brush, really. And we'll zoom in a tad as well, actually. Let's just do... I'm just going to go for that same expression that's on the front-facing picture. Let's zoom that in a bit. Okay. So yeah, I'm just drawing a basic circle for the head, nothing too special. I'm just drawing, like, planning out where the facial features go with the classic little cross shape. Draw the line for the nose. And the eyes sort of are about here. And just a basic triangle shape for the nose. Not focusing on detail here, we are literally just trying to get the shapes. And also try and judge sort of equal enough distances between the lines as well, just making sure that they kind of match up. And then those flirty looking eyes. Must admit, I always struggle to. Even though I've been drawing for a while, I still struggle to get a little bit of symmetry going on the eyes, but that's fine. You can tidy this up when I come to refine the sketch. Now it's just about getting that idea down. It's a bit rough, but fitting for a canine character. And thank you, Ash. I was about to ask what species this is. I was assuming it was some sort of dog canine character. Just triangle for the ear. And before I draw in the detail for the hair, I'll do the floppy ear shape. Something like that will do, I think. Round that off a little bit, and then I can bring in the hair again, just rough shapes for now. Adding the basic idea for the direction that's the cheek fluff's going in. So and try and match that on the other side. Obviously I'll tidy this up a little bit when I refine the sketch. Get that chest floof in there. Sounds like quite a nice detail to include, so. And that works quite nicely. Okay, and then I think I'm ready to kind of clean this up a little bit. So, going with a mechanical pencil. So rather than a translucent pencil, it's a bit stiffer, a bit more of a fine liner, but not quite a full fine liner like the pens. So I'm just going to change the opacity of that layer. And then draw over it with the mechanical. It's kind of the same as how I draw traditionally anyway, in that I use like very rough sketches and then I go over it with the mechanical or a nicely sharpened pencil to refine the details, and then go over it again with a light fine liner. In this instance, just to keep the pace going, depending on how many people come into the stream by the time I finish this sketch, I am just going to keep it as a tidy sketch. If I get time, or if I fancy doing it, I might do a bit of line art, but I've got no promises on that one. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Surviving, I think, is the key phrase a lot of people are saying these days. And I hope everyone's winding down from the festive period. I've just had a nice relaxing bath, so I'm pretty chill, ready for the stream. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for Saturday's stream, because we're getting back to my Ocarina of Time randomizer. For anyone who's been enjoying that. Also, hello Keo, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to the randomizer. I kind of wanted to, there was part of me was tempted to say screw doing an art stream tonight and just doing that instead. However, the randomizer's something I kind of want to sort of treat myself to at the end of the week, and I don't want my focus to change from art too much, so I'm trying to keep it to art streams for the most part, with the occasional gaming streams. So stay tuned for Saturday, that same sort of time, because I'll be getting back to the randomizer. And for anyone who's missed it and wishes to catch up with my adventures in the randomizer, I am uploading them to YouTube on a separate gaming channel. It's linked on my main channel. I'd give you the link, but there's no actual like custom URL for it. It's just a series of numbers and letters, so it's kind of a bit of a pain to link people to. So my gaming channel's linked on my main channel. And it's called Fluxbox. It's not really been used in a while. First time I've used it recently was to upload a that randomizer stream. And that's probably the most of what will be on there, is just like all the unedited streams and stuff, because I do not have time to go and edit gaming content. It's funny really, when I started out on YouTube I wanted so badly to have a gaming channel, and as my focus has shifted I'm just like not quite as into it as I used to be. And I think once everyone else started doing it, it was like, oh well, there's nothing really original here, so I think I'll just happily enjoy other people's Let's Plays. However, streaming's different. I like streaming because I can have that interaction. I can kind of share my thoughts on a game there and then, or get people's ideas on where to go if I get stuck. Or, you know, introduce people to like games that I've grown up with that other people haven't. But it's a bit more of a casual setting that I don't have to worry about editing. And to be honest, with the lockdown and stuff, I'm starting to enjoy long form content a bit more. I used to really shy away from YouTube content that was longer than, like, say 10 minutes. I think that's just purely from the old days of YouTube, which is, I used to use YouTube back in like 2005, 2006, before Google owned it, and the limit for videos used to be about 10 minutes, and I think there's a part of my brain that's still tuned to that mindset, so I used to just see a video longer than 10 minutes and be like, nah, I ain't watching that, I haven't got time for that shit. But I think with the lockdown and everything that's been going on, it's been kind of nice to just watch an hour-long video, or, you know, watch a big long podcast or something, just something to kind of switch off for a little while. So yeah, that's about where I'm up to at the moment. I mean, the when I say long form content, the things I've been watching have been like, have been other people's art streams. I've been enjoying watching like other artists on YouTube. I'm trying to sort of get into the YouTuber, the artist YouTuber scene myself a little bit. And I've also been enjoying like watching other people play randomizers and stuff. It's kind of what prompted me to give it a try, because I've been watching all these like races and all these different things, and I was like, you know what, I could easily pick this up and do this myself. You know, I grew up playing Ocarina of Time. I know most of where everything is, and it's nice to play a game that's so familiar to me, but in a very different way. So yeah, I'm quite eager to get back to that. But as I say, I want to keep it as a little treat, and hopefully it'll kind of keep the excitement for other people as well. And the good thing about randomizers is, once I finish that one, I could easily set up another one with different logic, different rules. So it's, you know, it's another randomizer, the same game, but again, all the properties are different. So it's like I can enjoy the same game without the content getting too boring. At least while I'm still getting used to doing randomizers. There may be a point where like it kind of becomes like routine of where I go based on what I've got. But at the moment I don't have that like experience, so I'm happy to just enjoy a different aspect to a game that I like. And I've already got plans for like what I'm going to do after I finish the Ocarina of Time one. I'm already thinking like, oh well, I could do a Majora's Mask one. There's away from randomizers, there's a remastered version of Sonic 3 that's been going around apparently. Well, thanks, Keir, for letting me know. To be honest, me stream from both is a trial thing. It may be that I eventually just switch to Twitch entirely, and then if I want to do like not safe for work streams, then I use Picato. I'm still sort of figuring this stuff out, but for now I want to like keep the option open to both. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so aside from randomizers, the one thing I want to do is there's a remaster of Sonic 3 that's been made by some fans. It's called Sonic 3 Angel Island Remastered. I've been aware of it for a little while because it seems to be the version that all the speedrunners use. So if you see Sonic 3 at a GDQ, it always seems to be this like fan version, and it has like some quality of life stuff sort of added to it. Like you can turn off the supersonic music so that you can actually hear the level music. Because in that game, if you have supersonic or invincibility, it just plays the same music over and over again, and it gets very repetitive. And the games have an amazing soundtrack, so it kind of does the game a bit of a disservice that you can't hear the full soundtrack once you get all the Chaos Emeralds. Also, you can choose what aspects of Sonic 3 to put into the game and what aspects of Sonic and Knuckles you can put into the game. What else? I think there's like a beta soundtrack. I think you can also add custom music to it. So it's kind of in the same spirit as the randomizer, but it's obviously not a randomized gameplay. And then I definitely want to do Majora's Mask randomizer as well. I've been watching the randomizer of that, and it actually looks harder because it's based more on, obviously Majora's Mask works based more on the side quests and based on people's like schedules in the game, because it's all to do with like you're stuck in a time loop essentially. And you're kind of basing your next move on everyone's schedules and stuff. But it looks like a lot of fun. And again, Majora's Mask is actually one of my favourite Zelda games. So, and I've played Majora's Mask on stream before. It's a bit of an oldie. I think there's a highlight on my channel from like 2014. That is from an old Majora's Mask stream. So yeah, I kind of want to bring that back to the channel, but in a slightly different way. And I think a randomizer would be fun to do. And again, another game where you can add like custom music and stuff. So it doesn't just randomise the music that's already in the game, it adds stuff to the game as well, along with sound effects and stuff, so that might be fun. Kind of messed up the symmetry on this a little bit, but that's okay. It can be a bit scruffy. It is only a sketch after all. What else did I want to do? I'd love to try a Wind Waker one, but I don't know how to set that one up. I think you need to have Dolphin installed on the Wii. It's like a hack for the Wii. And I don't know how to really set that one up, so that one might not happen for a while. I was maybe considering Persona 4 as well, but I'm not sure about that one. I've got Persona 4 Golden, and I've never really played it. I played the original Persona 4. There is also Link to the Past, however, I'm less familiar with Link to the Past because I never owned a SNES or a Super Nintendo. So I don't even know how to play the base game. So maybe at some point I could play the base game. And once I get more familiar with the base game, I could always try and do a randomizer. But I do have a friend that runs randomizers of Link to the Past quite often. I always enjoyed watching them doing their streams. So maybe once I'm a bit more confident with like doing stuff like that, I could have a go and maybe go to them for some advice and stuff as well. But the 3D Zeldas are kind of more familiar to me. The only sort of 2D Zelda I ever really got into was Four Sword Adventures, which was kind of like Link to the Past but with Wind Waker character models and stuff. It was a great game, really enjoyed it. And you can definitely see the Link to the Past sort of style in there. In fact, I think it was like when I saw Link to the Past for the first time, I was like, oh, I recognise some of this from Four Sword Adventures. So I guess they must have like tried to like keep it true to that style, but with Wind Waker stuff, which I thought was kind of cool. So yeah, those are my plans at the moment. I mean, I'd love to learn speedrun a game, but I just don't feel like I have the time to commit to learning how to speedrun a game. Whereas randomizers kind of have that fun challenge, but I can kind of do it without fully having to like learn the route to a game. It's just based entirely on the items that I get. yeah, there's a few little glitches and stuff I can try and learn to keep things like speedy, but they're not necessary. Yeah, those are my plans for my Saturday streams. I don't know how often I'll be able to keep up to Saturday streams, but while I'm in lockdown and stuff, I've got not exactly going anywhere. So yeah, Saturday streams are a good one. That's about all I've got planned, really. I was maybe thinking Sonic CD at some point as well would be fun. It's been a while since I played that on a stream, so it'd be nice to sort of revisit that. I think this is looking about done. Really, really cute sketch. I like this one. I'll draw the detail in the face actually saying that. A little bit more on the eyes. And that looks quite nice. Also, Ash, if you're still there, what's the character's name? Because I'll put scribble next to the character. Let's do a folder. So I'll add that to the background, just give it a bit of style. Move over. Oh shit! Try that again. Move over here. I'll do. I'll just write for Red Panda Ash. Go. Oh, that's going to go on its own layer. 1 second. Oops. closer to the image. There we go. I'll just crop this down for Ash. We'll do about there. One sec, I've probably just got to change my screen real quick because I think if I go to file save as, it's going to load up a not safe for work image, so give me a moment. Just pop you there. Censored vision. Yeah, there's definitely not safe for work image here. Let's move that over here. So if that happens again, I'm not going to like reveal anything. How scandalous. Oh my god, I draw porn. Who would have thought? Horny is not a crime. But it sure feels like one sometimes. But I'm not going to get into that. Like, I'm not going to get into the whole, like, not safe for work is bad debate, because I could be here all day. I think the general consensus of my viewers is that there's no problem with it. There's no shame with being horny. But I'm still going to crack the odd joke about it, because that's just how I roll. Also, my music's disappeared. Let me know how the stream is, by the way, guys. I don't know if I'm dropping frames or not. I'm a little bit worried about that. What was I doing? I was going to save this image. There we go, so that's one done. Just gonna get that sent over to Ash. Coming for you, Ashy boy. Right. No, I'm still here. I was just censoring something. Right, we're back. Oh god. Why do you do this? There we go. Maximum horny indeed. Right, next is, I believe, is Jane. Right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, next is Jade. Sorry if I said that a bit stuttered then. I was about to say J and then it was like Jane. And it just became like a soft consonant. There we go. And I'm going to draw this in a different shade of green. And draw it in a more kind of... Let's go with, this is going to be a bit too bright. Oh, sec. Yeah, that's way too bright. Let's do it in a slightly different shade. Let's go for... Ew. Let's go with that, it's different enough. Yeah. Got my soft pencil again. Okay, so now I've already drawn that side profile in a previous drawing, so I'm gonna. Also, what species is this character? Are they a wolf, a dog, husky, wolf, a wolf again, wolf for the third time? For now, I'll just start with a circle. We've got like a proper wolf pack going on at the moment. You know what, I'm going to look up like a real life reference of a wolf and then kind of base it on that. I hope that sounds good to you. Wolf. I'm going to go with this like head tilt picture. Go. So I've got this like slightly tilted head like that. I'm going to draw a circle first. Something that'll do. Yeah, it's kind of go like that, and the nose kind of comes out like that. Barely even see that chin. But I'll do. Kind of block out these shapes again, just kind of get the general mass of the volume. Let's go with that. That'll do. And these are kind of like that on the reference. Okay, so it comes out from here and goes around like that. Actually, no. I'm going to try that again. Something like that, I think, works quite nicely. Okay, I'm just going to bring that, bring the cheekbones in a bit. I hope this is looking good so far. I'm quite happy with it myself. Obviously this is like very basic details at the moment. Very scruffy. Move this up a little bit actually. Report it to the council of I don't give a fuck. I'm about to draw BBs, so you definitely want to get them reports on the go. On everything I've learned from drawing anatomy. Like that, I think. Like that, I guess. Kind of works. Yeah, that works, I think. And then we need to block out the shape for the hair. I will do the hair in a different colour, actually. I'll do it in a more kind of orangey colour, maybe. Yellow. Yeah, no. It's a good contrast to green. Just like a gold. Yeah, that works. Hell's Gate's a bit weak today. Usually I love drawing curly hair, but I'm struggling today. Hopefully a little better when I refine the drawing. Okay, I think I'm trying to figure out. I'm just thickening up these lashes a little bit, I think. Obviously, I'll add a bit more detail in a minute. Something like that I think we'll do. And then I'll just tone down the opacity. And then we go in the back with the mechanical pencil. Just tidy up these details a little bit. Now that I've got the basic idea down, I can kind of go back in and make a more decisive sort of decision on how I want to draw this picture. Try to give a bit more of a smile. I think works quite nicely. Something like that works quite nicely. Really thicken up those eyebrows. I like drawing big long lashes. Oh, another game I wanted to try and stream at some point. It's kind of inspired by Blue the Dragon. We've been watching his streams lately. He's been doing the Game Boy Advance version of Sims Busting Out. Now, I'm not that familiar with that version of the game. However, I have considered doing maybe the console version, because I played the GameCube and PS2 version. They're both the same version, just different consoles. But they differ quite a bit from the Game Boy Advance one. But it's a game I'm pretty familiar with that I'd love to kind of show off, because I actually think the sort of handheld and like spin-off games of The Sims are really good and really underrated compared to like the mainline games. So I'd love to show those off a bit. And I also thought of doing The Sims 2 for the DS as well, because I had that game, and again, it's so different from the normal Sims games, and it's a bit janky, but I really like those games, so you know, I wouldn't mind sort of showing those off, and we can all laugh at the horrendousness that is like sort of early 2000s Sims games, the brokenness. And there may be instances where the game just decides to stop working, because I seem to remember like the cartridge will just randomly crash, and I have a feeling the same thing will happen with the emulator as well. And back on randomizers, the other thing I'd like to try, and I'm probably being quite ambitious with this one because I've already tried it once and I freaking sucked at it. I'd love to try and do another Pokemon randomized Nuzlocke challenge, because I'm sure Rusty recalls we tried one at a little mini LAN party that we held, sort of in our little social bubble, and it was a lot of fun, and we tried a Pokemon randomizer. I died several times, I lost all my Pokemon. For those of you who don't know how Nuzlocke works, it's basically the core rule of the Nuzlocke is if your Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and you can't use it for the rest of the game. So I kept running out of Pokemon and would have to restart from scratch. But maybe if I've got like a stream, sort of the pressure of doing a live stream, I might be more inclined to sort of be careful with my Pokemon. I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. I really have no idea. I'm pretty happy with those Flux, I think. Okay, next one. Yeah. And also, if anyone's got anything they want to see from me as well, I'll consider giving it a try, like whether that's gaming or art as well, if you want to see me draw something in particular, especially when I'm in this like warm-up stage. Give me suggestions, and maybe for future streams I'll have a go at drawing them, whether that be like some fan art or like certain themes, or if you want to see my persona doing things, obviously keep it safe for work for the Twitch streams, but if you happen to be watching on a Sunday on Picato, knock yourself out. I'm just going to turn down the music a little bit because I can barely hear myself. The volume levels changed completely on that song. I'd love to have like a lot more like video game music stuff on the streams, but I worry that I'd just get some annoying copy strike or something. I don't really want to deal with that. So unfortunately you're stuck with royalty-free music and like chill hop streams and stuff. Which is fine, it's creating the vibe that I want, so I'm not complaining too much. I have to go through and like erase some stuff in a minute, but I just want to get the volume of the head and I can make the hair sort of work with it. Hello. we've got a guest.
No.
Just popped in to say hello.
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 I'm looking at the chat as well.
You're looking
Hello,
at the chat.
everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Who's this? Who's this derpy drawing?
It's Jane.
It's Jane.
Jane. Very good old Jay.
Beaut.
Yeah. And basing it on a real wolf reference. In fact, I haven't shown the chat. I'm basing it on this reference.
Look at that. Owu doggo.
No. That's a friend-shaped voice. That's you. You're friend-shaped. You're my friend-shaped.
Oi, get off me.
Giving her a hug.
You haven't paid enough for that.
Oh. Someone send me money so I can buy a hug off her. Or just send me money anyway, I don't care. I'll hold myself out if I have to.
Wow.
So good. Oh. Could you do me a massive favour?
What do you want?
Could you rinse out this glass and get me an orange juice?
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't bite your pen.
Can I have a yogurt as well?
You're the yogi.
Yes, please. Thank you. I have a good supporting staff when it comes to these streams. No. She just shouted up saying she changed her mind. You can't back out of a deal now. Yeah. Bring out the cheekbones a little bit. One thing I learned from a friend when it came to drawing like faces on furry characters is that the fur extends from like the bones of the face. So when I used to draw Flux, I used to draw him like, God, give me a second. I used to let me do this properly. When I drew Flux, I used to draw him like this. So he's more like an oval. Let me do like the little. Let's do very small ears. This isn't going to be exact. But then when it came to drawing the face, I'd like do the ears like that, and then I'd go like that. So you'd have like almost like this negative space here, where like say like I've drawn the circle, so that's the side of the face where the cheekbones would come out from. But the way I've drawn the fur is like the fur's coming back into the cheekbones, almost like it's eating away at like the actual bone structure. So it kind of just turns them into this blob with like zigzags. So it was at a point where I showed it to a friend for critique, and they suggested instead of doing that, what you want to do is draw the facial features. Draw like the structure of the face first. So do the same kind of deal. I kind of bring the ears more into the cheeks as well, a little bit. I don't know whether that's how cat ears actually work, but that's sort of what a style thing that I found worked for me. I'll go back to the cackle. So just draw this really roughly. Oh, here she comes. Thank you very much, my dear.
Yogs.
Yogs. I got a strawberry yogurt.
No, there's a label there. It's a strawberry yogurt.
Strawberry yogurt, fat free. And yes, that is how we British say yogurt is yogurt.
How dare?
Yogurt.
It's a strawberry.
It's a yogurt.
It's just. I'm going.
No. So what we're saying was
strawberry yogurt.
No, shut up. So what I was trying to say was so I've drawn this circle. And then before I draw the fur in, draw like the structure of the face, so the cheekbones and stuff. And then I usually like try and draw a chin. Not a very good chin, mind you, but yeah, try and draw a chin. And usually also has a beard now. Never used to have the beard. That's still quite a recent addition. And then usually what I do is, instead of going in like that, I would like extend out from the cheeks instead, like that. I found that looked a lot better after I had that like critique, and then you can kind of go nuts. The beard's more a style choice, I suppose. And even with like the chin as well, trying to kind of bring like the edge of the face out of that a little bit. And then I might have like a little bit jutting out here from the sort of the chin, like that. And so I found that helped to kind of, rather than just drawing a fluffy a circle with jaggedy edges, it's more like it's actually more like a face. And then obviously you draw like your nose and your mouth and your eyes. There you go. So that's a quick face tutorial in a nutshell. It's just based on what I learned from someone else, and it was advice that sort of changed how we drew furries. And I've never looked back since. As soon as someone pointed that out to me, it just changed everything. And that's the same with a lot of stuff. Like when it came to drawing poses, as soon as someone pointed out like how to draw like the flow of the body, not just like the pose straight up, but you kind of make a frame, kind of like what I'm doing with this. You draw like a frame of the basic shape, and then you refine the details afterwards. So then you get like that volume, that style. There's a bit of flowingness to it. You've kind of drawn all the squiggles, got the rough stuff out of your head, and you can kind of refine it. It's more like a sculpture, I suppose. And you start with a big blob of clay, and you kind of slowly start moulding it into something more refined. So that's what I'm going for with this, anyway. Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me then. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We've got Casper here on stream.
Hello.
Hello.
I scared the pajeebles out of you.
You did. How are you?
Good.
Also, stream, let me know if like audio balance is weird, if like I'm quieter than Casper or Casper's quieter than me. Although, to be frank, that might be a bit difficult. Just saying.
If I'm quieter, I think it's best anyway, so I won't worry about it.
No comment. I like having you here. You're good company.
That's good. Rusty in bed.
She's just got out of the bath, but she may be having a quiet evening with the telly.
That's fair. Have you seen what's going on in America at the minute?
I've not seen everything, but like I've heard bits of what's going on. It's absolutely nuts.
They anticipated that the chamber would be briefed.
It's just insane. Like I've never heard of like such a crazy like election.
What Jeff described, Congressman, is
Yeah, I'm like watching bits on Twitter.
It's getting quite dangerous, really.
Yeah.
going through your mind. Here you are about to perform that sacred duty, addressing the House floor as an elected member of Congress, and then this happens.
Yeah, I anticipated that there would be violence outside the Capitol. I did not anticipate there would be violence inside the Capitol. And I really peaceful protests. We've seen it for months in this country. We've also seen terrible violence, and the violence that happened in the Capitol, the people that trespassed and caused damage, caused others.
Yeah, and I thought things were going crazy with the lockdown at the moment.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of saw this coming, to be fair. Like, Trump's been
Well,
quite
yeah.
a sore loser about the whole thing, to be honest. It's like, can you not get the hint that we don't want you? Like, how delusional can you get?
Just, he's a dickhead.
You can get art from whenever you want, hun. For a discount, no. Look, you bought pizza tonight, so like you're already like I'm already we're already squared. I need to like pay my part of the deal now.
Should we get Hazard to come on?
I think he might be playing that cooking simulator game, but
He is at the
yeah,
minute.
if you can get him on, great. Yeah, be nice to have him around. I need to up the transparency a little bit so I can see the hair. Yeah, the more the merrier for the stream. As long as people don't mind being recorded.
Gives you company at least
Yeah.
as well.
That's what I like about having this server is like I can be on a channel that obviously says I'm streaming, so it's like you know what to expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Certainly you can look at the president's statement, and I think in totality, he was calling for peace.
The thing that I don't get with American like government whatever is like he's literally been elected out. Why is he still allowed in the White House?
Yeah. I suppose it's like because his term hasn't ended yet. Like, you know, the inauguration.
No one cares, but she lost off you go.
Yeah, the inauguration doesn't happen until a few. Oh, when is it? Someone help me. It's the start of this year. I know that much.
January 15th? No, January 20th is when Biden goes into the White
Yeah.
House.
So technically, Trump is still president at the moment. It's just nuts. I've never heard of bigger sore loser than Trump.
No, fucking Jesus.
Final thought is, God bless America. I don't have much else to say.
The Senate and the vote count has been evacuated basically.
Yeah.
So vote count, House and Senate have been evacuated.
I didn't realise
And
they were
you've
still
got-
counting votes.
Yeah, well. Swat.
It's like the safety of everyone has just gone out the window. Or
Trump
just,
supporters are just
or just for some quest for power.
and they're not even wearing masks. Like none of them are
Yeah.
wearing masks.
Of course they're not.
That's all right. I mean, we're not over in America, so as long as it's not over here,
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, it's probably still going to affect us, but it's not going to affect us as bad.
No. It would affect
Because,
us. It would
you know-
affect us more if Trump was still in power, and whatever Biden does will have an effect on us as well. So even though we're not in the States, like American politics has a big impact on the world.
Oh God, yeah.
It's scary how a different country can affect everything else.
Weird. But obviously, I meant like the crowds of people there don't affect us, so
Yeah,
they can
yeah.
spread coronavirus to themselves.
Yeah. I say
Teach them a lesson.
we're not off the hook with coronavirus. That's why we're in a lockdown.
Yeah, I'm honestly praying and hoping that it just disappears soon.
Yeah.
Okay, it won't disappear, but you know what I mean.
We want it to kind of start phasing out.
I just want to be able
Yeah,
to
it'll
see
never,
people.
it'll never be an
again.
overnight thing, but if there's a point where it
I
can,
wish.
where it can just phase out, it would be nice.
Yeah.
Starting to see a definite show of force, a large deployment. All those yellow vests are I assume, law enforcement or at least people, official people that are trying to get that crowd moved out of there. So we're starting to see a much bigger
Okay, I think that'll do for the hair. Just gonna draw in that arm.
Jersey State Police are now
Is that one that was used? Yeah.
50 people. The FBI's there, the Secret Service there, Homeland Security, just about every three-letter law enforcement organization.
At least they're like taking force.
Yeah,
I don't know how-
they're
I
having
don't-
to.
I don't know how much
They're
force
having
they're
to
taking.
get
but-
police from
yeah.
like every different, like from different states. They've got the FBI, they've got the secret
Yeah.
force, and everything there. It's crazy.
Christ. Well, I hope anyone watching that's sort of amidst all that is keeping safe. I did mention that before, but yeah, if anyone else has joined that's sort of in that area, I hope you're staying safe, and I hope things settle down over there. I'm sorry that it's a bit nuts
Oh my
at
god,
the
one
moment.
person wearing a mask. Holy shit.
They're probably just there to see what the fuck's going on.
People just streaming through Statuary Hall as though it were, a high school tour, and no one stopping them. It definitely seemed that was a tactical decision. That's the picture earlier.
Well, you see that the Capitol policeman just sort of standing at the side, I guess, two of them waiting for instructions or something, but they may have well made the calculation that those two were not going to stop those people, and that there wasn't much they could do.
No, there isn't much they could do there.
But by letting them go through and letting them get into the building, of course, we now know what happened. And so
Oh
there
my
may be lots of
god.
questions about this. Some law enforcement people are already
Oh my god, that must have been terrifying.
Especially when you're just there to do a job, you know.
acting in terms of
Yeah, these people don't get paid much to do this stuff.
No.
So they're just counting votes.
Well, I don't know. It's something to do with the signet or
The
something.
Senate. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah,
Maybe.
it's the Senate.
Also, it's obvious we're British. We don't really know much about American politics. We just know that
Yeah,
it has an
got a
effect.
clue.
We just know that it has an effect on us in some way. But yeah, we're a parliamentary system, so it's a little bit different over here. We don't even get to vote for the person in charge. We just get to vote for the party that is in charge of our area, essentially. It's all about winning seats.
These are live pictures from the United States Capitol. If you're just catching up, it has been truly an unprecedented afternoon in which protesters turned into rioters, crossed the barricades, went past police, reached the United States Congress in session, performing its duty of certifying the electoral vote for the next president of the United States. Were able to infiltrate the Capitol, Senate floor, the House floor, have ceremonial offices, sit in
Yeah, I'm going to leave those eyes as they are.
and now, 10 minutes after 5 o'clock on the East Coast, we are starting to see a little more of an aggressive move from law enforcement to push back these protesters. We saw an FBI SWAT team go in, and a few moments ago we saw
I think it's a little bit of us having trouble keeping up with things and also just getting too caught up in it to just get a bit too intimidated to pay full attention to everything.
some tactics to try to get this crowd out. We heard from the President-elect Joe Biden in a live address to the nation, calling for the restoration of peace, calling for President Trump to tell his supporters to leave the Capitol.
No worries.
President Trump issued a video on Twitter saying that it was time for them to go home. He also, though, said that the election had been stolen from them and was fraudulent. They said it was time to go home, and that is the state of things.
Stupid.
Yeah.
In case there's still important matters in Congress to be done. The last we checked in with you, these members of Congress were still being told to shelter in place by President Pence, and our last knowledge was still on the United States Capitol grounds because it was safe for him to go back to the White House.
And that pretty much does it for this one.
Is there a plan? And Pete Williams had reported from a source inside.
Also, Jade, do you want your Twitter tag put on this like I did with the other one? Or would you rather just put Jade?
They could just conduct their business from that undisclosed location and just carry on the business of the country anyway. What are we hearing now?
Yeah, I've heard similar. Savannah, I've talked to both House and Senate members, or connected with them, I should say.
She's Canadian.
To figure out what to do, and
What? Who's that?
The way she says about.
A boot? Thing is, we've got Kier in the chat, who's Canadian, but he doesn't really have much of that accent.
I love the Canadian accent.
The only time I can ever tell the difference if it's like a really hard sort of Canadian accent.
Yeah.
If it's like mostly American sounding with a little bit of a twang, I can't really tell.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like how people mistake like Australians for British sometimes.
True.
I never thought I would see anything like this coming from what your last guest was just talking about, the threat from the inside, the former Homeland Security Secretary. This wasn't an outside attempt.
I'm kind of the same, Keo. I've lived in the north of England, and I've lived in the south of England, and I've lived in the Midlands, so my accent's kind of changed. It still has mostly that northern sound, but occasionally, like, I sound more sort of like posh southern. But I'm definitely not going around shouting "nine" like Rusty. So as I've heard people with thicker accents than Rusty.
Yeah.
My old manager in my old job, she was from Dudley, and so whenever she said the number 8, it'd come out as 8.
Right.
Also, I see you, Rusty. I just imagine your voice going, "No."
No.
We love you.
Get your ass in chat, you
You
bitch.
black country babe. And yes, I was about to say bitch, but I thought it'd be nice.
Aw,
For a change.
for a change.
Oi.
Oh, I need to, where is Rusty? Where is... She needs to come out. I've got some tea.
She's on my Twitch chat at the moment. Also, carefully sharing gossip. With it being recorded and stuff.
Oh, no, yeah, true. It's fine, though.
Keo, you go and
It's
heat up.
gossip involving me, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Rusty's in the stream, so she can hear you.
Oh, she can hear me.
Also, Keo, you go and heat up that leftover curry. I am a little bit jealous because I love a good curry.
Yeah. I love a good curry,
I
too.
love a good curry.
No, I did a fuck up earlier and posted a picture. Just a normal first 2 picture.
Yeah.
Nothing lewd or anything. But I posted it in an NSFW chat.
Oh dear.
And then I started getting thirsty furs after
Of
me.
course you did.
One person messaged me and goes, "Hi, your suit's super adorable. I'd love to cuddle it." And I'm like, "That's cute. Like, yeah, sure."
Yeah.
When cons are back on, and while I am replying,
Oh,
To,
God,
like,
just straight
you know.
into it.
while I am replying, they went, "Just wondered if you would be up for some suit fun. Nothing too serious, just gropes and stuff." And I'm like, "What?"
I will say, at least they asked, but still.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't even know them.
Like,
Never
why
heard
would
of
you
them.
go-
Never spoke to them.
Just jumped
And then-
straight to that.
Straight to that, pretty much, without me even replying. Like it was like I was trying to reply when they sent this. I was like, "Okay, but no thanks." And then I started getting attention in the chat itself. People were going, "Oh, cute suit," and the normal stuff. And then you had someone that went, "Is there room on the sofa for one more?" And me being me thought it was just someone being like genuinely like nice, friendly, or whatever.
Cuddly, yeah.
Yeah, so I went, "Yeah, sure, there's room for one more." Then he sends me a gif of his penis.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I was like, "I really don't appreciate that. Like, you literally just shoving your wang in my face,
Yeah.
basically. I don't appreciate it. I've got a boyfriend. I sent the
Yeah.
picture in chat by accident. I'm not interested. I'm in a closed relationship."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, well, you're in the wrong chat then. You shouldn't be in here." And I'm like,
Bloody butt-hurt people,
"Excuse me?"
Jesus.
Just because I won't touch your willy. Sorry, mate. And then what was it? Someone did stick up for me though. They were like,
Yeah.
just because they're in a relationship doesn't mean they can't be part of an NSFW chat,
Yeah.
whether it's closed, open, or not.
Sometimes it's just a chat for you to be able to talk. It's slightly
Lewd.
uncensored, you know.
Just be
Yeah.
able to talk lewd stuff, exactly. Like to be able to be like, "Huh, lol."
Yeah, you
like,
don't
look
have to
at
really
this
watch what you
NSFW
say.
shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like you don't have to watch what you say as much. That's why some people are in those chats, is because they can kind of chat shit. Yeah.
Precisely. But like, yeah, that was funny. But I had a couple of people stick up for me.
I think I feel so sorry for you as well, because as soon as people realise you're a girl, it's like you get all the like creepos.
Yeah, because I thought, because basically one of the people that another person messaged me, and they were like trying to low key flirt, but I mean they did back off after I turned around and said I had a boyfriend.
Which any normal person, even if they kind of jump straight to that kind of response, at least they sort of say sorry and back off a bit afterwards.
Yeah, so it was like, they basically were talking normal and they were like, he's super adorable and all this lot, and I was like, oh thanks and all this crap, as you do. And then they sent me a pretty, not a lewd gif, but it was like someone rubbing someone's in suit, basically.
Like
and I was like,
kind of thing.
yeah, and I was like, I was just like, have a boy? No, I don't have a willy. I said that. I don't have a willy. And they went, that's not a problem for me. And I was like, oh, well, shit. I read his bio and it said a dickaholic or something, so I assumed he was gay, which was probably really wrong of me. But when you've got dickaholic in your bio,
it's kind of hard not to come to that
what else
conclusion,
are you supposed to think? And like, when I said, oh, I don't have a willy, I'm sorry, and they were like, not a problem, and I'm like, okay, this is awkward.
I've run out of responses.
I've run out of responses. I have a boyfriend, and they were like, oh shit, I'm really sorry, I've just seen the message in the other chat, like, sorry about that. They were like, no worries and stuff, and I was just like, okay.
Why do people just jump straight to that kind of response? Like,
it's thirsty furries.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's thirsty furries, and
but...
the furries that have no sort of social tact, I suppose. Yeah, they don't. They can't sort of read people's responses without like some sort of facial expression, so they don't get the hint of like they're not interested, and you can't just jump straight into like flirting with someone sometimes.
It's like, I get that I'm in an NSFW chat. I understand that.
Yeah.
But I don't expect people to throw penises at me, basically. Like,
I mean, it's creepy when people
I'm
do
one
it
of
to
these
me,
people
but...
that like to get to know people.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had it occasionally, but nowhere near as often as you seem to have it. Right, also...
It's when you get, like... Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say, I'm moving on from the Freebie sketches now. I'm going to start working on this commission for Howl.
Nice.
Yeah, carry on.
I like... It's also... And I've noticed it. Since I've got new Casper, I've been getting sort of a lot of, like, cute suit comments or, oh my god, you're adorable, and this lot. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it's kind of frustrating in a way, because it's just like, I'm the same person, right?
Yeah, it's like the suit, because you made your original suit, didn't you? Or did you like...
No, I didn't make the original.
I
did commission that last one, but it was a scam suit. So.
Yeah.
And then the new one is Baby. Love the new one.
Oh, I love the new suit as well. And the suit is cute.
The suit is very
but it's
fucking
like,
cute.
You're the same person. Nothing's changed. Why is something?
Yeah, nothing's changed.
Why are people suddenly
person.
giving a shit about you just because you have a new suit?
Yeah, it's just like, I have noticed that there's certain people have come out of the woodwork and be like, "Hi, Casper," and I'm like, you haven't spoken to me in like ever, really.
Okay.
Like, what the heck?
People see a suit, they think
it's just like
they suddenly think that means you're a popular person, that they can get clout from you.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I had a couple of people follow me. I think that into my suit, but I can't remember who it was. Oh,
it's interesting, really, because I don't really get that as much. I think it's because I'm an artist first, and fursuiting is kind of a secondary thing. So, like, people know me more as an artist than the fursuiter, even though I have a full suit. So, people seem to already respect that, like, the content that I'm going to put out is going to be art more so than fursuiting. So there's a good balance where, people don't tend to just talk to me out of nowhere for the sake of having a fursuit. It's like they're either talking to me about art or just because we already kind of have a relationship established,
Yeah. Exactly. Oh god.
Right, what am I doing? I'm doing colours for this. So I actually need Hal's reference sheet, which I think I've got saved on here. And thankfully it's not got any penises on it, so I can have it on the stream and not worry too much about it.
Yeah, I know, like... I'm sure I had a Popufur follow me. Which I'm pretty sure wouldn't have taken any notice of me before. But unless I'm thinking of something else,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's odd how shallow some people can be when it comes to fursuiting.
It really is. It's like,
They just see a fursuit and they forget there's a person in there.
yeah. And it's just like, yo, I have feelings. And then, oh, they just expect you to be their friend.
Yeah.
That is annoying. They're sat there going,
like you owe them a friendship kind of thing.
it's just like, no.
That's not how that works.
Well, how it works though. Friendships are built off like
Yeah.
connections, interests, and hobbies.
Yeah, you know what? For the sake of anyone watching, if you like someone and you're interested in their work and you want to get to know them, it's fine to send them a message to say hello.
Yeah.
I like your stuff. I noticed that you like X, Y, and B, judging from your work. I also like this thing. And there you go. You have like a common interest, and you can kind of talk
So
about
you can
it.
just talk and chat.
Going up to someone and saying, "Can we be friends?" or "Can you be my friend?" is not how you socialize. Like it just puts them in an awkward position because obviously they don't want to say no, but they don't exactly want to say yes either because they don't really know you.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of makes them feel bad, and it makes you feel bad because you don't get the response that you're after. It's just not how it works. Sorry to say, guys.
To avoid the awkwardness, you just try and get to know them first.
I don't know who I was talking. I think we talked about this recently. We were sort of saying
I think
generally,
so, yeah.
if you're friends with someone or you're at a point where you're established as friends, you don't even really have to say, "Can we be friends?" Because
Yeah, you don't say it.
if you feel like you're at that point, you generally just know, or you have that familiarity where you're talking to each other on the regular, or you talk to each other occasionally, and then time passes, and you talk to them again, and it's like no time's passed at all. That's also like an established friendship. But not once does someone go, "Can we be friends?"
Let's be friends. It's like that's not how it works. I don't know who you are.
It might have worked when you were like a 2-year-old, but it doesn't work when you're an adult. Yeah, you can go up to someone in a little sand pit and go, well, as a child, you can go up to someone in a sand pit and go, can we be friends? And then about 2 weeks later, you fight over a toy, and then you're suddenly not friends at all.
Yeah, that's my dinosaur.
And then you do the like, make friends, never break friends.
Oh.
Thing is, I used to be friend. I used to see that a lot because I used to be. I tend to, when I was in primary school, I used to get on with like girls more than I did with guys.
Oh my god.
And the amount of bitchiness was like horrendous.
Yeah.
And I never realised it at the time. In fact, I got more absorbed in it than anything. But like looking back, I'm like, God, there was so much bitchiness with girls. Meanwhile, boys are like playing like British Bulldog or like really aggressive games of tag or dodgeball, or like just generally roughing each other up and stuff. And it's like it's such a difference. Yeah, guys can fight and then be best mates afterwards, you know. But like, because I was hanging out with girls, sometimes the bitchiness would be directed towards me, and it just feel like it came out of nowhere. And I was just like, okay, this is weird.
Wow.
Right, come here, Hal. I need your reference sheet. There we go. There's that handsome fellow. I just need that the fur colour. So for this, what I'm gonna do, because I've already got the line art from the last stream, I'm just gonna select the outside of this, and then I'm gonna invert the selection, and then I'm gonna go for a layer underneath. And I'm just going to fill that inverted selection, so it literally fills in the entire like picture, but preserves the background. And there you go. You have a base to work from. And that's us done with the art. That's time to end the stream. Bye. But yeah, so now we've got the base, we can kind of colour this in without sort of... I'd say without going over the lines, but it's like we can... What I'm going to do is like colour each like aspect on its own layer, and then I'm going to use that as a base for painting over. So next I'll do that glorious air. I quite like drawing Howl actually. He has a good colour palette. In fact, I'm going to label these layers as well. So that's the base. That's my line art. Also, guys, I know it's hard. I know it's easy to be lazy when you do digital art, but it makes life easier in the long run if you label your layers. Like, I know it's easy to just go new layer, new layer, new layer, but if you know what they are, then you're not sort of flicking through each layer going, what's this one, what's this one, what's this one?
It's literally me.
I used to be terrible for it, but then I got fed up of getting lost. So like, I just went, okay, fine, I'll start labeling stuff and making folders for everything.
I got fed up of getting lost, but then I also got fed up of labeling layers to not get lost.
Thing is, it makes it easier in the long run, so you're not backtracking trying to find out which layer like one random line is on. The best is when you're trying to like tidy up some line art and you've got like a random little blotch somewhere, and you just can't find the layer that it's on. It's like, just where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, Base is not having a good week with the fursuit still.
What's that? Sorry.
Base, she's like literally spent days on making a pair of like monster hands, like beast hands, and after she's finished them, they've somehow ended up too tight and they won't fit the customer. So she's like, I'm really upset. I've got to like remake them completely.
That's a shame.
I'm like, yeah. Do you know what? I feel her pain because I've been through that before.
Yeah. So, did the customer give like the wrong measurements or something, or?
Don't know. Sometimes it just happens. Like you can either miss a measurement or it just, for some reason, in the process of making it, something just gets too small.
Yeah, something slips or you measured something wrong.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Literally just his hair that's that colour. Yeah, his wings are a different colour. Okay, so hair. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do with this, I'm doing like a different layer for each time the colour changes, and then what I'll do is add a layer on top. Actually, no, what I'll do is duplicate the layer, add it on top, and then press this button called clip. So basically what I can do is use a slightly different shade, and I can do like highlight effects and stuff, but it won't go outside the lines. So that's what I'll be doing for painting. And the reason why I duplicate the layer is so I've got that colour as a base, so I can blend like the different shades and stuff. It's a little trick that I learned when I was trying to practice digital painting. I'm still figuring out just digital painting, but I'm kind of getting there.
Oh, I'm not. It's probably something I should practice, but I'm really too lazy.
I struggle with cell shading more, actually. Where it's
I can't even remember what cell shading is. That's bad.
Cell shading is more like sort of hard lines. So let me do that duplicate again. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but
oh no, I can't see it. It's on Discord and all.
That's fine. But yeah, basically it's like where you do like, instead of doing like an airbrush or a paint, it's like you're just doing a hard like ink line for the shading. Yeah, so it's like, the stream can see this. It's like that sort of thing where you're just adding like shading to. I can kind of do it, but I tend to do it more for like my Sonic stuff, because Sonic art usually lends itself quite well to cell shading.
Yeah.
I think his eyes are the same colour as his hair. Oh no, they're not. They're a completely different colour. Jesus. I'm gonna take that bright red then. Take a little bit of that bright red. Yeah, I hope this is helping anyone who's just interested in my sort of process when it comes to making art. I'm planning to do like some art tutorials on my YouTube channel at some point, so this is practice for me as well. And eventually I'd love to do some sort of panel as well. So I've never done a drawing panel before, aside from I did the Exquisite Persona at ScotiaCon, where it's like you draw like the head, you fold a piece of paper and you pass on to someone else to draw the body. That game, and you get this like horrible abomination of a character. So I've done that as a like event at a con, but I've never done like a drawing like class. But yeah, I think I'm finding.
Oh, I understand the cell shading now.
What's that?
I've just like googled it. I understand cell shading now.
Yeah. I think it comes from animation. It's like
Yeah.
you're using cells to make the different like motion.
It's very sort of Zelda, not Twilight Princess,
Wind
Zelda,
Waker.
Wind Waker,
Yeah.
and Skyward Sword
Yeah.
looking.
I think Breath of the Wild uses that style as well.
Yeah, they do. Because it was quite popular. Skyward Sword style was quite popular.
Yeah. Same with
so-
Wind Waker as well. I love the Wind Waker art style.
Oh, I love Wind Waker. It's such a
In
sweet
fact,
game.
I loved it so much that I was disappointed when they did like a HD remaster and they kind of made it more like 3D rendered. And it was like, well, that was kind of the point of it being stylized, was that it had the cell shading. Sometimes more realistic doesn't equal more better.
Nope. I've just literally come across like the HD remake of Wind Waker. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I played it. It had some good improvements to it. It had the improved sail. So like, I think through doing, I can't remember what it was you had to do. I think you did like a trial or did like a side quest or something. You'd unlock like an upgraded sail so that you didn't have to use the Wind Waker to change the wind's direction. You could just switch the sail to like a boost, which is pretty cool.
oh, that's cool.
And they got rid
Yeah,
of
that was quite annoying.
and they got rid of the
I
tingle
wanna be
tuner
this
as
way.
well.
But I gotta change the
Yeah, they got rid of the tingle tuner in
what?
the so with the GameCube you had like a Game Boy Advance sort of attachment, and so the tingle tuner was like a thing that you could use with your Game Boy Advance. I had one, like I had a Game Boy Advance hooked up to the GameCube, and it was fun, but a little bit pointless. So they got rid of that for the HD remake.
Oh yeah, I remember
I think
now.
instead they did like Miiverse sort of interaction. So I think it was the tingle bottle instead of the tingle tuner. What else did they do? I don't particularly like this, but other people seem to like it. They shortened the Triforce Hunt section. So you only have to get a few pieces of the Triforce to get
No,
to
that was
Ganon's
the
Tower.
best bit.
I liked it because it got me to explore the worlds that they'd set up,
The map, yeah, exactly.
but apparently it wasn't as popular for some people. So they got rid of it for the remake.
It's lazy.
Yeah. I never had a problem with it personally. I liked that it kind of got me to explore the game and sort of take my time and have an adventure. That's the point of Zelda.
Yeah. Exactly, it's an adventure game.
Yeah. You know, the game was inspired by one of the Nintendo developers, like the original game was inspired by one of the developers going for like a walk in the woods by their house, and I think they found like a cave or something like that. So they literally had like their own little adventure, and so they made a game based around that. And it's always had that that wonder of like being able to explore an area and have like a little adventure. I'm looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2 coming out.
Oh, there's a Breath of the Wild 2.
There is, eventually.
I haven't even completed the fucking first one yet.
Oh, do it, it's good. I mean, it's hard, I'll give you that.
Oh yeah, it's very fucking hard. So I'm trying to get like my hearts up so I can twat the shit out of Ganon.
Yeah, I mean, you do sort of grow your inventory and like your abilities get better and stuff, so that harder stuff is easier to deal with eventually.
I think I've got most, if not all.
Yeah,
So I'm sure I'm alright.
the only thing I never got to do was I never got to finish all the shrines.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
And then, no,
Oh, I'm losing Casper. Does that mean I'm losing the stream? Right, I think what I'm going to do...
my internet.
Oh, is it your internet?
Yeah, it could be
Ah.
me. Because my internet's been playing up for the past hour. It's been really fucking annoying. Even though I'm supposed to have fibre, but
Yeah.
I've got a Wi-Fi extender as well.
I think I am going to stop streaming from Picato though, and just do it on Twitch because I don't think anyone's
That's
really
fine.
watching on Picato. And Keo said there's a massive delay. And actually, according to Picato, I'm like been disconnecting a lot. So I think
Oh, okay.
I'll say if anyone's watching on Picato,
I mean, you're on Vodafone, aren't you? You on
yeah,
Vodafone?
I'm on Vodafone.
Yeah, so if my internet's playing up, I wonder if it's a
Just a
server
Vodafone
issue with
problem,
our
maybe.
provider.
Maybe. But yeah, if anyone's watching on
It's kind
Picato,
of beneficial.
all I can suggest
'Cause
is
then I know-
that you switch over to Twitch. It's the same address. It's Fluxiled, twitch.tv/Fluxiled. I'll be continuing for another hour or so, maybe a little bit less than that. So yeah, check me out on Twitch, and I will probably be back on Picato on Sunday to do my adult artwork stream. 18 plus, obviously. But I think from now on, I'm probably just going to do it mainly on Twitch. Because streaming on both is just eating at my broadband. So I'm going to cut off the stream from Picato. Oh god. It killed the music as well. This might sort of take the stress away a little bit.
Yeah, my internet keeps dropping. It must be Vodafone then.
Maybe. I mean, I've got full bars on Discord, so that's all fine.
Yeah, I
Also-
have now. Every now and again, it'll drop to 1, and then it'll pick up not long after.
Also, welcome back,
Yeah.
Keo.
I think it's just
And then what I'm going to do is I might as well hide the Picato chat now since I'm not using that. And then let's make the Twitch chat bigger on here. A little bit of a streamy magic. Oh, hello.
hello.
Oh, it's Keo. Hello.
I wanted to wait until I finished eating before I hopped in the voice call.
That's fine. Welcome along.
That's
How you doing?
I'm existing.
I think a lot of people are saying that at the moment.
Oh my god.
I'm not in America, is what I want to say as well.
I got off of work today, and just a reminder, I am Canadian. And I was hoping that the worst thing that I'd see certain groups of people doing would be screaming at me because of chili.
Nope.
And then I checked Twitter and I was like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Just gonna
It's a
send a
shitstorm at the minute.
test. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah,
It was like maybe 3 seconds.
yeah, there's definitely less of a delay with Twitch. I am going to restart the stream quickly
Oh my.
because oh, they're saying that. Tell you what, I'm gonna see how it goes. It's just
3 seconds isn't too bad, to be
yeah, just
fair.
OBS is telling me I'm skipping frames, but that might have been when I was on the other OBS as well. So I basically had 2 streaming softwares open, so I could stream to both things.
Oh,
Because I couldn't stream on both from one thing. Thank God. So yeah, I think I might have to change my plan with streaming on both.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep my options open more than anything. But I think it's probably gonna
I
be
guess
better
at least then it makes it easy. It's like, oh well, when I'm doing the NSFW stuff here specifically.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can find me here.
Yeah, it's like an exclusive thing. Figuring these things out as I go. I mean, I was also kind of pissed off with Twitch at one point with the whole DMCA stuff, but I think I've just kind of got over it because Twitch is going to be a better service to stream on for promoting my stuff, really. I have to face defeat on that one, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get around to painting this tonight because it is already getting quite late. But I can at least do the flat colour. So what's everyone been up to today?
Jackal, mate, Jackal. I had a bit of a moment in the morning and felt sorry for myself because I can't see my partner still.
That's a shame.
So I'm still like feeling a bit shitty about it.
Yeah.
So I put my fursuit on and fursuited for about 3 hours,
Oh. Were you on like Discord or anything? Or...
which was quite enjoyable. No, just like being a twat with my mum downstairs because she's got until Friday off. So
Oh, bless her. Is she still off from the holidays? Is she?
yeah, she's still off. So she was having fun. She filmed me playing with the dog and took a few pictures of me in suit.
Bless. I'm glad your mum enjoys all the like furry stuff.
Yeah, she don't mind it. I was being a knob though because I was lay there and I put what was it? I put my football on her shoulder. She was just like, "Dirty, get off."
Yeah, your mum's cool.
I love my mum.
God bless Helen.
God bless. She's brilliant.
My parents are pretty cool with it. They don't really get it, but like they know it's something that is sort of been a lot of good to me. It's giving me a social life
Yeah,
and like
that's the same with my mum.
it's a form of business for me as well, which I think they quite like.
Exactly.
And it's it's more interesting than like saying I've been out drinking and stuff,
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking Jesus.
It's looking pretty cool so far.
Oh yeah, it's a really nice pose.
Yeah, it was a fun one, that. We just started off from like a simple gesture drawing.
Here.
I've had quite a few people recently, so when they come to commission me, they just like surprise me, do what you can. And I'm like, cool.
That's one of my favorite things to do when I commission you. I'm just kind of like, well, what type of theme are you in the mood for? And then we can figure something out.
I mean, if you were to give me an option now, it'd be Sonic characters, because I'm on a bit of a Sonic craze again.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah. I just want to keep drawing Sonic Cat Flux. because he just becomes more cat than usual.
The inner gremlin is released.
Yeah, I just like the idea of him being this really annoying cat for like the Sonic cast. He's just a bit hyperactive. He gets easily distracted. He's always chasing after something or stalking something or lying on something that he shouldn't be. Asleep on the tornado when they're about to take off.
I wonder if I should actually make that, like, comic thing I did the boards for.
I mean, I'd love to see it finished. Or I could try and redraw it. See, like, Flux Adventures. It's usually just me getting into trouble and then other people getting me out of trouble.
I mean, if we're going off of that, it was me looking at the situation just going like, fuck it, and helping you get directly into trouble.
Yeah, and just leaving me to suffer the consequences.
Up there, oh fuck it. Okay.
I'm not getting you down, and then I get stuck in a tree or something. Then I feel like I'd be one of those cats that wouldn't stop meowing once I get stuck.
Meow! Oh my god.
Meow, meow, meow.
I told you this would happen. Meow! Ugh.
I'm feeling Rusty's probably asleep now. If she was awake, she'd probably be going, yeah, that's basically you every day. I've become a lot more cat-like since probably having the fursuit. It's brought out a trait.
It's become unhinged.
That is me forever.
I just realised I forgot to send Jane the sketch that I did for them. There you go, if they're still there.
Ow.
You alright?
Yeah, I just cracked my ankle.
As you do. Are you okay?
Well, it's all I can do at the minute. Like, it's the one that I fucked when I was on holiday.
Okay.
So in the winter, like, it hurts, so I have to crack it, and obviously it's a bit cold in my room. I've had my fursuit on.
That's a fucking mood right there when it comes to ankles being in pain and shit.
It hurt so much I had to put my
I'm
fursuit on.
broken. Oh, there it goes again. Ow!
Maybe that's the cure that you need, Keo. You need to invest in the fursuit for the soft, squishy paws.
If I had the, like, extra money for a fursuit, I'd probably use it to just take extra time off.
Fair.
Me.
I imagine yours would be quite an expensive suit as well.
Oh my god. Like, so much. I'd probably need to learn sewing just so that way I could get the, like, clothes to fit with the wings.
Yeah. I mean, would you ever consider doing that, like, in, like, the distant future?
I have actually, and I've actually thought through the logistics of how the partial suit would work, since that would probably be the more feasible option.
Yeah.
But, like...
I still like a good partial suit. There's weird, like, in the UK, I don't know if it's the same in the States, but in the UK, or in Canada as well, there's a weird, like, elitism when it comes to full suits that I don't really understand.
It's probably because they cost more.
Yeah, they cost more and they're more, like, immersive, but it's like, it's just a hobby. Like, not everyone can afford, like, the premium
Although I do
shit.
admit, I'm a bit of a privileged asshole when it comes.
Oh, think she cut out. Or have I cut out?
No, you're still
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah, it's Casper. I think she's gone.
I'm here.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
no,
baby.
no.
I'm
back.
It caught me. Went. I'm a privileged asshole.
Oh, when it comes to fursuits, because
don't you know a load of people that can make suits essentially?
I do, but I mean, like, I'm a privileged arsehole when it comes to full suits, because I can't wear anything other than a full suit now.
Yeah. To be honest,
It's a privileged arsehole.
even though I've got my full suit, I still partial sometimes because
I do sometimes, but like not when I'm at a con or anything. Like
Yeah.
I prefer the full suit. It's
think-
why you
yeah.
never see me out of suit.
Yeah, I think for me it's just sometimes it's a lot of effort to get all that on when I just want to have like a quick like moment with some friends and stuff.
And then there's me. Give me 10 minutes, I'll get in suit.
Yeah. See, I can't do that in 10 minutes.
I'm terrible.
It takes me about 20 minutes, very short, half an hour to get into. Well, I'm getting faster these days actually.
I literally I keep when I'm at a con, once I've worn it, the padding stays in the suit.
Yeah.
I don't take it out. So I am a little bit of a bastard when it comes to fursuiting though, because I don't give myself a chance to like break. Everyone's like, you need to chill, and I'm like, but I want to be fluffy.
I mean, that's a boot.
No, I really liked being fluffy today. I missed it.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait. I can't wait to just meet up with friends and just suit up in a house or something. Just something like that would do me.
Yeah.
My hair needs doing. Like, I
Yeah,
don't.
we need one of our like chill out sessions again, where we just stick some rubbish on YouTube and just crash out on the floor in suit.
Mong out in fursuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it. I said like when Rex gets his, it's going to be interesting.
You're just gonna mong out together.
We're going to mong out together. It's going to be great. At the minute, he's got Leo.
Yeah.
But when he gets Rex, he was really worried because he was like, you know, like you get people that are into like mersuits and that. And I went, yeah. And he was just like, would it be weird to ask for a zipper like downstairs because he suffers with like IBS?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, no, and it's not anybody's business anyway. Like, if you had a zipper down there to help you go to the toilet because you can't get out of suit quick enough, then that's that.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's something to be ashamed of if it's for practicality.
I was going to say, the only reason that the crotch zipper, as we call it, would even think of a bad name is if you were actively a mersuiter.
Yeah.
And he was just like, no. He was like, I am not spending $2,000 on a suit. Too fucking it. I was like, good boy, I taught you right.
Maybe not $2,000, but I'd spend some money. I mean,
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
You didn't hear that, guys, on the stream.
Oh shit.
This is a Christian stream.
This is a Christian stream. So yeah, he's gonna be getting an easy access zipper for himself so that he can go to the toilet easier.
Yeah.
Because someone was just like, oh, I wouldn't do a crotch zipper because he might get looked at funny. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but it's for his health condition,
Yeah.
so it's got nothing to do with anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine how awful it must be to have like some sort of like IBS thing when you're first.
Well, when he drinks, like when we have a drink, he has to go toilet every 20 minutes. He
Yeah.
goes toilet,
And
which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I like that when it comes to food. Actually, like if I eat lots of bread and stuff, it tends to not agree with me.
Yeah, he has to go toilet, and then it's like when he sleeps at mine or I sleep at his. Obviously not at the minute, but
Yeah.
he'll get up at least twice every night to go toilet
Mm.
because he can't sleep. So he has to go toilet at some
Yeah.
point in the night. That's why he's always bloody tired. Bless
Yeah,
him.
it's like bad stomach pains, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like I've been there when like bread set
when
me
you
off.
need a wee, but you don't want to get up, but you have to because it hurts.
Yeah, but I've been there and it's like the sort of the other end, and like my stomach is just in absolute agony, and it's almost like it's almost like close to feeling sick.
Yeah,
But you know,
it's horrible.
it's like I'm not going to be sick. It's just I need to go to the toilet. We talk about all sorts here on this stream. Health is important to talk about. You know, never be shy about talking about your health problems.
I can't wait to get his suit.
I think I'm done with the flat colours in this. And
His suit's gonna be
I think that might do it with the stream for now.
the unwrapped away.
Because next will be on.
Did you see the finished painting? I can't remember if you did.
Which one's that?
The Christmas present I did for him.
I can't remember.
It's on a big canvas.
I don't recall.
You don't
So
recall?
I probably
I'll
haven't
show
seen it
you.
because I'd surely remember a painting on a big canvas.
Yeah, it's on a huge canvas.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good point for me to stop. So we did some cool sketches today. I really like how these came out. They look awesome. And then we've done some more work on this. I promise I will finish this. This one's kind of an in-between job. I'm sort of rotating from this to like other commissions. And obviously I can't show those commissions on Twitch because the NSFW. they're a Sunday Picato exclusive. And also for me to work on in my own time when I just want a peaceful like drawing session. So yeah, if anyone's still watching, thank you so much for watching, and tune in on Saturday at about 9 PM where I'll be continuing with my Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer.
Yes,
Should be a lot of fun. It's a lot of chaos. Everything's in the wrong order, and music isn't in the right place, and people are saying all sorts of crazy shit because the text is randomized as well. It's a great time.
Oh God,
I love it. I love the chaos. So yeah, I'm quite excited to do that. So I'm really looking forward to it myself. I hope other people can tune in for that. If not, check out my social media and like YouTube channel and stuff, because I'll be uploading all like the streams and stuff like raw, unedited, just because I'm lazy like that. So if anyone misses out and wants to catch up, they'll be available on those. So yeah, just check out the website or check out my social media. All the ways to find me are on those various things. I'd give the link to my gaming channel, but it's not an actual URL. It's just like gibberish, like numbers and letters. So it's easy just to go through social media to get to my stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Saturday. Bye bye.